What is going on, everyone? Tryhard Casual here, and we're doing some quick Konar Slayer. On today's episode, we're killing Basilisk in the Fremennik Slayer dungeon. Now, if you're looking for Basilisk Knights, this is not the guide for you, but I will leave a link down below to a guide that I did do on the Knights if you were curious. Along with that, I'll leave a link to my Konar playlist down below as well. So talking about what gear we're bringing, if you're fighting Basilisk of any kind, you will need a Mirror Shield or a V-Shield. A V-Shield is going to be the best option for melee, while a Mirror Shield will be for ranged or magic. That being said, if you are safe spotting Basilisk, then you won't actually need to bring one of these shields. And there's a safe spot for where we're going on this, which I'll show later in the video. Because I'm a higher combat level, I'm just bringing the best strength gear that I have available to me, and I'll throw down some different options on screen if you don't have access to everything that I'm using. I want to mention that even though Basilisk have an additional 20 defense against slash or stab, that it's still better to take a whip instead of a crush weapon. I did use a DPS calculator to get to that conclusion, so I'll leave a link down below if you wanted to use it for yourself. I do believe the gear is pretty straightforward on this one, so let's talk about inventory instead. For my spec weapon, I'm going to bring a dragon dagger. It's probably the best option since you can't use two-handed weapons since you need to have the shield on. I have a super attack, strength, defense potion. I'll bring one prayer potion with me just so I can keep preserve up the entire time, and it'll save money over using like a divine potion if you cared about that. I'll also bring a 1-dose stamina to help me get there. I'm also going to have a bone crusher just for a little bit of extra prayer experience. I have a Drayman staff to help me get there. I have a gem bag and an herb sack for the drops. I'm also going to have some earth runes along with fire, nature, and water inside my rune pouch, and with this combination of runes we're going to be able to cast High Elk and Bones to Peaches. Now I'm going to be using Bones to Peaches as all of my healing basically. If you don't have access to that, you can buy Bones to Peaches tabs on the GE. You can't actually use Guthans because you need the V-Shield on, or you could just take lobsters or sharks or pizzas, you don't have to be fancy about it, and we're going to have a house teleport to get out. So looking at the map, there's a few ways to get here. Like I said, I'm going to use a fairy ring because it's right outside the entrance. If you did have a Slayer ring, that would put you actually inside the dungeon, so that would be the fastest way there. Other than that, you could take like a Releka house teleport and run over, but if you don't have access to any of that, then I guess like a Camelot teleport and just run up north. It'll just take a little bit longer. But once we're actually inside the dungeon, all you have to do is run around a few of these corners here and you'll find the Basilisk in the middle. And if you want to use the shortcut, you need 81 agility. Okay, so we're down here in the dungeon now. Basically, the safe spot I was referring to is right here. You can essentially just kind of leave them on the ledge and then walk back a few paces, then they won't be able to hit you. It's still possible for some to kind of wander over, so you just gotta pay attention and maybe back up even more if like something like this happens. That being said, there's not too much else going on in this one. A superior can spawn, but it doesn't have any additional mechanics to worry about. So I'm gonna start this timer and then I'll see you at the end of it. Okay, so after 44 minutes, we are done with that task. I actually thought it would have took a little bit longer considering we had to kill over 200 of them, but that wasn't bad at all. Looking at the price checker, we ended up with 157k, which is also more than I expected honestly from just doing like Basilisk. They aren't exactly known for being that profitable, but that was more than I thought. Still not great, but We also got 4 brimstone keys, so that's going to help out quite a bit, I think. Oh my god, 400. No, 2 400k drops. Are you kidding me? Well, a third one. Okay, I'm freaking out a bit. I need to calm down. So if we go back in the price checker, we made over a mil. We made 1.4 mil because of those Konar keys. That's insane. Oh, I love it. Love to see it. Anyway, that is going to wrap it up for this one, guys. Our next video is going to be on Monday with another Konar Slayer. I'm thinking Friday might be a Volcano guide. No promises, but just a maybe on that one. Just a little heads up. We are absolutely booming on all the statistics for the YouTube channel, so thank you guys so much for that. It's seriously awesome. But that's it, so I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you on the next guide.